What's good, real ones? Welcome to another episode of Real Pre-Workout Reviews. Today we are going to be putting Psychotic Gold by Insane Labz to the test. If you're not familiar with real pre-workout reviews, basically we do what the name implies. Now the ratings are in three categories: taste, gym performance, and post-workout crash. So how this is going to work, in just a second here, we're going to put the taste to the test. I'm going to give that feedback to you right now live, and then we're going to go hit a workout, and I'll come back after the workout and give you a review of the gym performance and the post-workout crash. And as always, if you want to skip ahead to any parts, there's chapter links in the description, so check those out and go to what's important to you. All right, though, it's time to put Psychotic Gold to the test, and like I said, I got a sample pack. This one is Blue Punch. We're going to see how this bad boy tastes, and then we're going to go try that out in the gym. So without any further ado, let's do the powder drop. The best part, in my opinion. Oh, baby. Get in there. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little excited for this one. Psychotic was one I tried back in the day, shortly after I got into lifting in general. So it's been around for a hot minute. Insane Labz has an extremely unique style and branding to them. If you're not familiar, they lean into the psychotic, they lean into the crazy, they lean into I Am God is one of their pre-workouts, for example, which if you want me to try that one next, let me know. But all that to say, I'm excited to get a little crazy today for my last workout before I go to my meet this coming weekend, which by the time this airs, it might not be the coming weekend. Time to put it to the test. Cheers. Ooh, that's actually really good. Dang, that's quite smooth. So whenever I get ones that are good, or even bad, I try to compare them to some of the other ones we've rated to get a fair rating for it. I'm not gonna lie, this is up there. It's got a little bit of pineapple-y taste, which I'm not a personal fan of, but I can appreciate that it works with the flavor. It's like a fruit punch, but it's called Blue Punch essentially, but it is like a more slightly berrier fruit punch, if that makes any sense at all. It's honestly really good, and I'm gonna rate it accordingly. I think it's right on par with the best tasting pre-workout we've tried, which was Mr. Hyde. I actually had a really good experience with that one with the Rocket Pop flavor. So I'm gonna go ahead and rate this the same. I think it's comparable. It's not completely blowing me out of the water like something I've never tasted before. It's brand new, like craziness like that, but it's a really good tasting pre-workout. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and give it a 4.6 on the scale today. Now that we got the taste test in the books, real ones, it's time to move on to the gym performance. So check out this gym montage of some of the lifts I did, and then I'll get back with you on the back end of it to discuss how the gym performance and the post-workout crash went. Stay real, everyone. Welcome back, real ones. Hope you enjoyed that psychotic workout. Now that we got all the lifting out of the way, it is time to give Psychotic a rating for both gym performance and post-workout crash. First up, let's dive into that performance. Now I want to preface everything I'm about to say with the fact that this was a deload week, the week before a meet that was a culmination of 12 weeks of work. So I want to put everything in that perspective with what I'm about to say. So with all that said, I don't even typically use pre-workout for deloads because quite frankly, they're usually quite easy and it's easy for me to push through. I was in a rush and I thought it was a good time to test Psychotic, and quite honestly, it kind of let me down. Even with the deload, you know, even putting aside the fact that my body kind of felt like ass, so taking that out of the equation, Psychotic Gold did not do a whole lot for me. I had some tingles, but they quickly went away when the workout got going, and quite frankly, I didn't have much drive at all, and even energy wise I was slow. Again, I kind of treat my baseline like what's my baseline with a good pre, and this does not stack up to that in my mind. So after the surprisingly good taste of Psychotic Gold, I'm going to have to go ahead and give a surprisingly mediocre rating to its performance. And that rating is a 3.6. I think it was okay. I think it was better than some of our baselines maybe, but not by much. Its performance was on par with like a Mr. Hyde. It wasn't giving me a whole lot, even though that this is their gold version. Again, could have just hit me weird on the day, but it was not doing it for me. All right, with that gym performance rating out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about our third and final metric, post-workout crash. Now that's one thing I can report in this. It was solid. Like, not reinventing the wheel, but it's very similar to a lot of the pre-workouts we've reviewed. It didn't completely shut me down and crash me. I didn't have boundless energy. In fact, I don't even want to say I had energy for that long, but it definitely wasn't negatively affecting me. So for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 3.9. I think it was slightly worse than some of the other ones with, carried me a little bit farther, a little bit more of a gradual fall off. This one kind of just fell off pretty quickly for me. But again, didn't have any horrible side effects, wasn't shitting myself, wasn't, completely lethargic or completely drained. Again, could have been a factor of the workout. So I want you to keep all these things in mind when you're rating it for yourself. But for me, this is a solid 3.9 in terms of post-workout crash. Now that all my rambling is done, it is time to add up these numbers and get us a final overall score for Psychotic Gold. As a quick recap, we have a 4.6 in terms of taste, a 3.6 in terms of performance, and a 3.9 in terms of post-workout crash. And all that averages out to a grand total of 4.0333333333. So yeah, this is a solid pre-workout overall, scoring just above a 4, puts it quite in line with several of our other pre-workouts, and I believe it might even tie it for third, but I'm gonna have to check my podium for that. On that note, if you want to see the rest of the podium of champions of our pre-workout series, real pre-workout reviews, go check out the playlist. It'll be up here somewhere. You might just find a new pre-workout that you're gonna fall in love with. That'll be perfect for you. And if you think there's a pre-workout I'm missing that I absolutely have to try and rate, please let me know in the comments below or shoot me a message, whatever it is. Bonus points if you have a sample or a hookup that you can link me up with. Real ones, I got to do it. This is the time when I ask you to like and subscribe if you are into the content. It helps keep me motivated to keep making these videos and keep trying all the pre-workouts in the world. I'll strain my heart so you don't have to strain yours. All right, everyone. Till next time on Real Pre-Workout Reviews. And as always, stay real.